Yeah. I mean, Cho'Gath could happen. I mean, T1 have a lot of options for the top lane. They could even put together a 4-1 comp if they would like, as Canna is going to lock away the set.
Okay, so I quite like the set into Sion because there's a couple of things. Obviously, slamming Sion into an enemy team is basically a one-team fight. That's
like
one.
Bajillions of damage.
Oh
yes.
yeah, no, it's not okay because bonus health, you know, makes Setzel better. And what does Sion get for free infinitely?
Yep.
Bonus health. So that one. Well, it's kind of flipped now, where if T1 don't find an early game lead, I think they can still be okay. But however, Faker, no such restraints.
Nope, you cannot start this this potential dive because you have 100 health. Faker is going to find Keen. There's the flash. Haymaker comes down, flash forward, and that's going to be first blood very easily here for Canna. Can Keen actually grab him? The answer is absolutely not. As Canna's going to be able to get out. That's a very nice roam. One to be the most healthy. Is Fly going to come over and make sure that this Rift Scuttler does go over to Dread, as Cuz not wanting to let this one go as Faker comes on in. We'll see whether they can actually grab this kill as the bubble does go wide. Crashdown comes forward as Faker. Portal jumping over, but has to come back. Dread still going to be traded most likely. Oh, but no, the Pulverize is too good. Double kill for Fly. Could it be the triple as the Blast going looking to get Carrier out, who remounts and is now trying to escape. Will he be able to do it? Crashdown going to be back off cooldown, but nope, not happening. Fly going to pick up 3 kills in the team fight, and maybe also this this blue buff, and I say maybe, definitely.
Immeasurable big problem as Lahans, these roams, man.
Yep, Dread's going to come through here as well, as there's the showstopper, but I don't know whether Canna can do this. Oh my goodness, gets a big shield there, but you can see Cuz throws a spear and says, nope, I ain't going to be able to help you there, buddy. And now Afreeca should be able to head over to Shelly and lock this one down as well. This gold lead.
If they don't, and one person gets picked off, then it doesn't matter what gold lead you have. T1 will be able to find a way back into this game.
Well, T1 weren't able to find any plates, and now Afreeca should be able to take this Ocean Drake. As Sion just makes his way back up toward the top side. It is going to be an Infernal Soul.
Like all of a sudden, one of your damage threats is gone. Same thing can happen to Fly. These are the type of scenarios that we're going to be looking for.
Well, there's the train as Keen looks for Faker, doesn't find him, gets the flash out though. Now Canna looks for the backline. Carrier in a little bit of trouble here, not able to get out of the decimating smash. There's a lot of CC now, but Carrier has to flash. Gets a lot of heals. The Chaos Storm following him as he's so slow, but does make it to relative safety. Keen taking so much of this aggro is Teddy. That was a little bit too aggressive potentially, but is looking to try and make his way out. Dread not hit by that bubble, and now it's time for re-engage, but maybe it's actually not, as there's a beautiful face breaker from Canna. Hatemaker keeps him alive. Lahen's in trouble, has to flash the wall as the Scion will be taken down. Faker's not letting the cow go as Fly is hit by the bubble, and Faker doesn't have enough mana for a Battle Star. Oh, that was heartbreaking, but T1 gonna win the fight, and now looking for even more.
Why are they hard committing when Bang is in the top lane?
I thought it was so good because Baron wasn't up yet. They chose to find a different way. As, yep, Bang is gonna be able to now turn up and grab a kill onto the set. And Canna still,
oh no,
just lying in wait as now Bang. Oh dear, this is not what you want. Look, it's so...
But he's there.
Yep, he's still there, guys. Carrier looking for his option. In goes Canna as well. It's pretty good as the Facebreaker comes down as well, but the Rel's going to be taken out first. Teddy into the back line, looking to try and clean up. And he is going to be able to take down Bang. Canna somehow still alive. The cow's going to be taken out here as Teddy. Can he actually get enough damage down? Canna's still trying to fight this one out, but the Scion's massive. And now Teddy has to contend with everyone. Cuz flashing forward, but Afreeca stand their ground and wipe T1.
And here we see the edge, even with a perfect find there on Fly. He's able to stay alive for so long thanks to great use of his Zhonya's.
Same. I want to believe. I do want to believe. As Carrier's going to dive forward. Oh no, Fly caught out of position. That's a fair bit of extra damage though, as now Dread looking for his way in. Fly is going to keep himself alive for a really long time. Eventually he does fall down, but it's a 1-for-1 in the end. Cuz also going to die as Canna has a lot of grit built up, but now Bang's going to come through and look to try and take him down. The face break is good, but it ain't good enough. Keen's going to be able to grab that one, and now Faker and Carrier looking for their opportunity. Afreeca with 4 members still alive, now around this Baron. I don't know whether Faker and Carrier can do it, but maybe there's an opportunity. They say no, and Baron also going to be taken down. Maybe it's time to start talking about the Afreeca victory, because 23 minutes in, It looks like this Baron going to be absolutely secured, and T1 haven't been able to team fight at all this game.
Some issues. Nobody knows this better than Afreeca themselves. They really don't want to take a risk. They're playing it safe.
Yeah, cute double knock up there as Canna's going to take a fair bit of damage. Into the backline goes Dread, though, as he's getting taken down very, very low. Has to ult defensively now, as Voidseeker not going to quite find the mark, but they have zoned out effectively enough to take down that turret. Faker still just looking for any opportunity to take someone down. Low-ish health bars, but they're not low enough to be really happy about the situation, as Keen doesn't quite find anything with his ulti, as Dread also a little bit by himself, as Canna doesn't find the face breaker.
Carrier doesn't fight the flank, they need to back off.
Yeah, Dread, he might find his. No ultis available at all for Afreeca. Now Canna, he's just going to get locked down. Shield is pretty good. Facebreaker as well. Does ulti to get into the backline. Is Bang in a lot of trouble. He is going to be executed as there's the headbutt pole onto Teddy. He's taken down as well. And now it's Faker, the last remaining damage dealer, but he has to flash out. Cuz also, I guess, has a bit of damage, but he's also running for the hills. Flash headbutt pole. And that kitty cat should be taken down. The horse probably going to win this battle, as Onslaught of Shadow is going to be used. Not a lot of damage here available in between the cow and the horse, as Blast Cone just going to be taken down so that Cuz can't use it. And he's bouncing away. This is taking a really long time. And he will die, but, you know, bought a lot of time. Certainly a much better look for them, as, look, Dread now gets in from behind them. They don't start off the Baron, as very feared is Teddy. Not quite dead just yet, as the heal does come out. Canna trying to be huge on that front line, but unfortunately, the Rel and the set, both of the engage tools just obliterated by Afreeca. And what do they have to show for it? Some half health bars on their tanks. Could this just be the end of game 2? Have Afreeca actually done it and moving us to a full series here against T1? I was definitely not expecting it, as Cuz going to be taken down pretty comfortably here. The Xayah also destroyed, though, as in goes Carrier. Can we actually save the game, T1, as Faker does have an extra flash for himself. Fly going to be obliterated. Teddy has a triple kill now.
Teleport!
Yep, we're looking for Dread, who just backs out. He's like, I'm getting into the enemy jungle. Let's see whether I can survive this one. This should just be Baron for T1.
Shoot down no matter what. And there's also a Scion.
Oh, Dread. Okay, Canna's going to hold on to this one, and yeah, everybody else is streaming out of the base, but T1 will be able to grab the Baron.
Listen, because you need to win this fight.
Yeah, T1 actually just going to move down this mid lane, look for that positional advantage, as Infernal Soul is indeed going to go over to Afreeca.
Okay, they're going to go for the game and push, right? Like they're trying to catch him out of position.
Yeah, is this actually going to work, though, is the question.
Shouldn't.
They are out of position, and if a team is out of position, that's when Zoe shines. Lehens has to use his ulti very early. Keen, decimating smash onto one, and still, Afreeca haven't been able to get back into position just yet. Inhibitor turret does go down, and Teddy's just free hitting on this inhibitor. It will just go down. Heading towards this one, as that's a teleport. Carrier gonna crash down, as Zoe gets back to base. Now Dread looking for Cuz. Keen had teleported in as well. I think they're gonna give Cuz up for the ghost, as the Rel also going to be dead. And Teddy still backing. Oh my goodness, this is so dangerous.
That should be it, Atlas. I don't think they can defend 3 versus 5.
Yeah, especially when Canna's desperately trying to find his way back. Teddy looking for Lehens. Lehens finally flashes. I think he was looking elsewhere. Teddy now having to deal with Dread. He's looking for the back. I don't think there's any way Teddy gets out of this one, as now he's looking to chase down the Hecarim. Yeah, you're not going to be able to 1v1 this Kai'Sa, but all he's trying to do is stop that back from happening. Onslaught of Shadows comes in, and the fear is real good. Faker has a stride breaker. And Teddy once again going to get denied. There's the showstopper into the backline. Lehens might die, but the Nexus turret's going to be taken down. Another back going to be attempted here, as the Nexus is so extraordinarily low. There it goes. Afreeca topple T1 in game 2. His post-game breakdown, is now upon us. And let's have a look at this damage. Oh my god, Teddy doubled Bang's output, but didn't actually eventuate to anything. Because of course, you know, you've got an Alistar, a Scion, and a Hecarim. They're going to sponge 30k pretty comfortably. And the same can't really be said for the side of T1. No real frontline. Canna. The tank set experiment was, look, it was conclusive in the negative column. In my opinion, just big Choga.
We are back after game number 2 between T1 and Afreeca Freaks, and they finally stopped their losing streak, 11-game-long losing streak, and now Afreeca was able to pick B1 Hecarim. So we are wondering what could be a counter strategy that T1 prepared, which was set for Kana in that last pick on the red side. Set is one of the champions that has a very high synergy together with Nidalee on the top lane as well. And in the second rotation of the ban, a lot of AD top champions got banned out, and then T1 had Zoe for their mid lane, which means Kana was put to that AD melee damage kind of champion. And this time around, he took Grasp instead of Conqueror, which means he was looking for some teamfight power and sustainability up against Afreeca's sustained damage output. And Set can also create some synergy together with Rel as well. And T1 had to poke the opponents and make the opponents dive onto themselves. However, Afreeca had a very solid comp, and they were not falling to that Zoe's mind game. And we had a very stylish teamfight pulled off by T1 and Afreeca players, and very close skirmish pulled off by two teams. They were walking the fine line. So Hecarim clears that scuttle and then activates his ghost, and because this horse is just too fast, he sidesteps that Sleepy Trouble bubble, and then Zoe also dodges that Hecarim ultimate, going really back and forth between two teams, and then Dread once again was able to walk away from Kyria's engage and also that spear and locks down that kill onto Faker. All 10 players in this game were very sharp with their mechanical performance, and then Lihan joins this fight like a hero. And now it was Fly's time to lock up triple kills after finishing Kyria in the end. It was a very stylish play and high-level mechanical performance pulled off by two teams. Now let's take a look at the second highlight, where Afreeca once again was flexing their flashy move today. So Set cleared the bottom lane wave and looked for some hide and bush kind of a play. So he was able to find that Victor walking up, but Bang Zaya immediately reacted to T1's combo, and Dread. Hecarim was also 1v2 against T1's damage carries, and Hecarim's ult fears to people, which was super critical because Kai'Sa ulted in while getting feared. And then it was just Victor's time in order to just clear out all the kills, because this champion can do a lot of work in teamfight, and also a nice and flashy flash away from the Nidalee jump in the end with some style. With this performance, Afreeca with a very desperate play, they were able to even out the series, and the POG will be secured by Dread and Hecarim. It was everywhere when Afreeca had their actions and kills, and Dread is truly the strong link of Afreeca's roster, and he needs to get things going for the team to win the game. A very stylish and high level of performance and skill maneuvered by Dread in this skirmish as well was really on point. Even though T1 was looking for some massive teamfight attempt, well, Zaya was able to survive even longer than everyone expected, and then Fly was almost intact from the first half of this fight, which means they had still another damage output in order to wrap up this fight. And Hecarim is definitely stronger than Udyr. That's our conclusion about our analyst. And once he gets fed, he can always dive onto the opponent and still eat up so much damage. And then also put damage onto the enemy damage carries as well, which is a huge counterplay. And Hecarim canceling the recall of Teddy was really critical for T1, and also helped Afreeca to close out the game. And Dread picked up 7 votes out of 9 for this POG, and let's find out is this gonna be Afreeca bouncing back to keep their 1% hope alive.